Good afternoon. Coming to you from my training gym, which is still an absolute mess. Waterproofing in the basement is coming along great. The team we hired to do the job is fantastic. They're doing an amazing amount of work down here. I can't recommend them enough. I'll give them a shout out another day, but just benching. Member of the 350 pound bench press club. It's actually 370, but they don't make those shirts, so this will have to do. Just want to give you guys a little tip. 30 years I've been training. I can tell you right now, one of the biggest mistakes I see with lifters in general is overtraining. I know a lot of you guys out there like to say there's no such thing. I completely disagree with that. One of the greatest Mr. Olympias in history. I'm not a bodybuilder, but I respect them. Lee Haney used to say, stimulate, don't annihilate. And Sean Ray, which is the era I grew up in watching bodybuilding as a fan, used to say the same thing. Stimulate, don't annihilate. You don't need to do 5,000 sets. You don't. I mean, if you're so messed up you can't function, you need to rest and recover. If you're training so much you're getting to a point where your strength is starting to go down, you need to stay out of the gym and recover. Okay? Stimulate, don't annihilate. We all have our own unique recovery capacities. You need to learn autoregulation. It's a fancy term for listen to your body. And adaptation and supercompensation, where you actually grow, recover and grow, happens outside of the gym. So if you're training every single day, you just keep hammering a stimulus, you will adapt until you break. Okay? You'll adapt until you break. It's like that Bulgarian butcher system that the Ivan Abajev used to do in Bulgaria when he was producing multiple Olympic weightlifting champions. What you didn't see was the 10,000 lifters in his barracks that burnt out, got injured, quit. The strongest guy, in my opinion, is the one that lasts. You're not going to last if you're training balls to the wall every single day. You just won't. Long term, I've never seen it. I've been lifting for 30 years, and I've outlasted almost all my contemporaries, colleagues, friends, and associates. You're not going to last. So it's quality over quantity. Find out what your maximum trainable volume is, what your maximum allowable recovery is, and just find that sweet spot in there where it's what I call my callus theory. You rub a callus with enough friction, with enough frequency to let it develop, because if you don't do it enough, nothing develops. If you do it too much, you tear a callus. It's simple. And I think a lot of you guys who feel you're just compelled to need to train every day, there's something going on inside here that you need to address. Maybe talk to a psychologist, a friend, a therapist. Get to the root cause of what you're trying to cover up with training so much. I speak from experience. I used to do that myself. Long term, it's not a good idea. It's extremist behavior, and I don't recommend it. So when you give yourself a break, you give yourself a chance to recover both physically and mentally. And on top of that, you give yourself time to develop your life in other ways. I mean, I'm in finance, economics, investing. I don't want to just lift weights every day. So that's my advice. Good luck.